The Scotch guard that Rudy's upholstering service put on my office chairs will stand up to anything, and I ought to know. Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out. If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business. Oh boy, mail. Ah, my own personal credit card. I'll need this to get into the electronics shop next door. Ah, my own... That's the door to the street. That's the door. My trusty 31 lightning bolt speeder. I still regret not getting the sunroof option. This is the brand new electronics shop outlet. No pun intended. Well, that's not gonna work. This electronics shop outlet has just moved into the neighborhood. I've heard that the manager's name is Ham Underwood. Everyone knows they sell overpriced junk, but it is conveniently located. Various connectors, accessories, and doodads. Probably there for decoration. Yum, an imitation chocolate keyboard, the perfect Valentine gift for that special computer nerd. Ah, it's the plasma ball, the season's hottest new toy. Unfortunately, it cost $18,039.99. This is something called Future Crate. It must hold more stuff than plain old crates. A teeny disc tote box. Too bad they quit making teeny discs 10 years ago. Looks like some kind of space chicken. The fax machine's so outdated it doesn't even have a brand name. And it's better than nothing. The fax machine's so outdated I can't get that while the force field is up. Oh, a drive-through teller tube. Everyone should have at least one of these around the house. The Rodent Tracker 8000, just like on TV. Because household pests never build up an immunity to bullets. Yum. Now that's interesting. Looks like an alien pineapple. Shelves and shelves of useless, overpriced products. A remote control flying saucer, huh? It's so old it's turning to dust. Kids' infrared visors. They stopped making these about 50 years ago and they're still overstocked. Vox TV with remote crab speakers. Vox TV with remote... I don't know what this is, but it's got a real nice handle. This must be the new 10-key laser printer pop-up toaster unit. Well, that's either a model of a space station or a 4-pack of mineral water. Ooh, Plan 9 flying saucers. Very cool. An old 1286 with an ancient super-duper Wowzer VGA monitor. Looks like a core sample from an old sofa. That pudgy computer dweeb really has a battered head.
Hi there, how can I help you?
Oh, I just dropped by to check out your store here.
Well, feel free to browse. Though, since you're a Blue Card member, you'll have to choose from the Blue Light special items. Well, what are you looking for?
Do you have fax machines?
Sure do. In fact, there's one older model in the Blue Light special box.
I tried not to stare, but it threw me off when I saw how cross-eyed Ham Underwood is. I'll have to keep in mind that anything he says is on the left is probably on the right. I can't get that. The fax machine's so...
How's it going?
Maybe. I'll have to see what you've got that I can waste my money on.
Well, go ahead and look around.
I tried not to stare. On the top floor of this place is where I hang my hat.
You have a fax.
As soon as I hook up the new fax machine, a fax prints out. Finally. Maybe this is a real case, the kind you get paid for. Countess Rainier. That name smacks of money. Hopefully she doesn't want to hire me to find her lost poodle. As I land my speeder, I see my dream house, only bigger. The butler is a tall, thin man about 70. He tells me the Countess is expecting me and shows me into a large, lavishly furnished drawing room.
I'm the Countess Rainier. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. You know, I pictured you being, well, older and heavier.
No one is born old, Mr. Murphy. Now, shall we discuss our business while we're still young?
Oh, by all means. Pardon my interruption.
Your services have been recommended to me by a trusted friend who prefers to remain anonymous. Suffice it to say that your unique abilities are what I need right now.
Which of my unique abilities are you referring to?
I'm sure you have many unique abilities. The one I would hire you for is your talent of locating people and things. I've been told this talent has made you some friends and many enemies.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Countess, but wasn't it Roy Rogers who once said, "You can't please all the people all the time"?
Save your homespun humor for a more gullible woman. What I'm asking you to do may make you very unpopular with some people.
Exactly how unpopular are we talking here?
Let me give you some background information, then you can decide for yourself. Some time ago, a family heirloom was stolen from this bungalow. I do keep most of my valuables on my estate in Europe, but on this visit, I brought the piece to show a friend. Within hours of my arrival, I found it stolen, and I have made extensive inquiries trying to retrieve it, but I found out nothing.
Well, I'm sure you have more resources, talking about cash, than I do. You should be able to buy all the information you need. What makes you think that I can help you?
Oh, I don't. I remembered what my friend had told me about you after I had exhausted every other option.
You know, referring to me as your last option could automatically double my fee.
I already planned on paying you much more than your usual fee. I'm a wealthy young woman, Mr. Murphy. To give you an idea, the stolen artifact alone is worth more money than you could earn in 10 lifetimes.
Oh, we'll see about that when I win the clearinghouse sweepstakes.
How quaint. Let's not waste any more time. I need some work done, and I'll pay you well for it.
Well, in my experience, getting paid well is a relative term.
Your obsession with money is appalling.
Oh, I have any number of appalling traits, but I am a good PI.
Well, if you prove to be as good as you think you are, I'll pay your $30,000 finder's fee.
Well, let me think about it. Okay, I'll do it. In fact, I'll even mow your lawn at no charge.
Try to control yourself, Mr. Murphy. I'll expect you to focus all of your energies on this job, and the methods you use to retrieve the artifact are of no interest to me. But as more time elapses, the less likely it is that the item will be found, and for that reason, I must require you to find it and to return it to me within 1 week. And after that, there will be no finder's fee available to you.
Do you pay time and a half after 40 hours? That's a joke.
I have stated my conditions. As to the artifact itself, it is a beautiful statuette made of crystal and shaped in the form of a bird. It has been in my family for countless generations, and as I said, it is extremely valuable. There are many collectors who would stop at nothing to own it. Whoever stole the statuette would undoubtedly have gone to the black market and offered it to the highest bidder.
I think I saw that statuette you're talking about. Someone was selling it on the Home Shopping Network. Boy, I had no idea it was so expensive.
You make jokes, but you cannot possibly know how rare and valuable the statuette is. And now that you have all the necessary information, we'll end this charming visit. Don't bother contacting me until you have the statuette in your possession. And if you are successful in your search, it could change my opinion of you considerably. My valet will give you a retainer of $1,000 on your way out. Goodbye, Mr. Murphy.
I didn't tell the Countess, but I would have done damn near anything for $30,000. Now I've got to find a link to the black market. How hard can it be?
Hey, I heard you took care of Rook. Pretty impressive.
Well, thanks. Maybe word will get around and scare up some more work for me.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Maybe then you'll have some money and quit mooching off me.
Come on, Chelsea, let me savor my success for a while.
Okay, but not for too long. I like to keep you humble.
Gee, thanks.
So, is there something you came to ask me about? He's only been here a few weeks, and I don't know much about him. Wish I could help you there, Tex. Apparently, it's a real hot item. The top commodities dealer in the city is named Franco Franco. He probably either has the statuette or knows who has it. I don't know how you're going to find him, but if you do, be careful.
Hey, Murphy, guess what? We got the guy who robbed those pawn shops. Turned himself in. Can you believe it? Kept babbling some about a clown coming back from the dead to haunt him.
Well, I'm sure you would have caught him anyway. Knowing that you were on his trail probably drove him over the edge.
That butt kissing of yours must be a hard habit to break, eh, Murphy? You must want something. What? He's a big-time crook. Deals with stolen and illegally imported merchandise, especially jade. Sorry, Murphy. Can't help you with that.
My trusty 31 lightning bolt speed.
What else can I help you with, Murphy? Big-time crook. Deals with a lot of smuggled artifacts and the like. He's pretty well connected with the mob and black market here in San Francisco. You know, I subscribe to a trade paper called Jewelry Weekly. In the last issue, it seems to me I saw an advertisement by someone named Franco, who was looking to buy jade. There wasn't anything of interest in the trade paper, so I threw it out. It's probably still in the trash can out back. I don't know anything about that.
I wonder what all these garbage cans are doing around here. Maybe Rook is running a low-rent hostel. I don't usually enjoy piles of garbage, but they do add a lot of character to this alley. What all these garbage cans are doing. These are empty jumbo-sized cans of Camel's chunky chocolate soup. Good. Wow, a recyclable paper can. Finally, a glimmer of ecological responsibility. I didn't know Rook cared. This must be the trade paper Rook mentioned. Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is home for the evening.
Ask away. Oh, don't know a thing about it. Sorry.
My trusty Being a movie buff, I've heard of the Alhambra Theater, though I heard it was closed down years ago. Sure enough, it's boarded up, but one of the back doors is unlocked. As soon as I step inside, two lugs the size of refrigerators grab me. I tell them that I have something for Mr. Franco, and one of them walks off. He comes back a minute later and escorts me into the main theater. A Buster Keaton flick is playing. The place is empty except for a man sitting by himself near the front of the theater.
Welcome, Mr. Murphy.
Hey, how do you know my name?
I have my ways. I've been told you're a private eye. As I'm sure you know, I'm strictly a legitimate businessman.
Yeah, you may be legit, but I understand you're pretty jaded.
Oh yes, that I am. Speaking of which, did you bring the item? Ah, a lovely specimen. It will make a fine addition to my collection. Now, I will answer one question to the best of my knowledge.
There's a statuette in the shape of a bird that recently came onto the market. You know who has it?
I know the statuette you're referring to. There were several bidders for it, but I believe it ended up in the hands of Eddie Ching. I can say no more about it. There. Now I fulfill my part of the bargain. Don't contact me again. Unless, of course, you find another fine piece of jade. You know the way out.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Back again, eh, Murphy? What can I help you with? Ching's a dangerous customer. He's responsible for half the crime in the city. Pretty sure he owns the police commissioner. We've been told to lay off him. That place is home to more major crime figures than any other place on the planet. Eddie Ching lives there on the entire top floor.
Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I...
Whoa!
When I stop bouncing off the awning 2 floors below Ching's place, I realize it'll take more than sheer strength to get into the apartment. Luckily, I noticed something that might help as I bounced by. A sticker on Ching's window said, "Security system installed by Underwood Incorporated."
Back again, huh? What can I do for you?
I understand that you and I are in the same line of moonlighting work.
Really? You do security systems too?
Well, sometimes. Here, let me see if I can find one of my business cards.
Don't worry about it. I always misplace my business cards too. What types of security systems have you worked with?
Let's see. The last job I had was the laser security system at Big Dick's Casino on Mars.
I've heard that's a neat system. But it's nothing compared to the one I just put in.
I'll have you know that I've beaten every security system ever made.
Well, after I installed this system, I tried to beat it, but I couldn't. First, the only possible way to enter the building would be to land on the roof and rappel down. Then you'd have to cut through the LCD alarm glass. Well, that's not too hard. In fact, I sell a laser blade here that would do it. But once you're inside, every room is flooded with a net of heat and motion sensing beams that could turn an elephant into a brick of carbon. Believe me, it's burglar proof. Listen, this system is top secret, so let's just keep this between us.
The Laser Blade 2000. Worthless except on glass. Hopefully Ham knows what he's talking about. I can't get that while the force... Well, this is just a glorified glass cutter. Armed with a chintzy electronic shop laser blade, I land my speeder on the roof of the Knickerbocker. Hoping for the best, I rappel down the side and pull out the laser blade. The laser beam cuts through the LCD glass like it was butter. I gingerly crawl through the hole in the window and find myself inside Eddie Ching's library. Either Ham exaggerated or the laser fields aren't turned on. This must be my lucky day. Wow, these plants aren't plastic, they're real. Ching must have paid a fortune for these. Well, this painting's one of my favorite subjects, languid women. I love fruit so much. I even love pictures of fruit. Well, this painting's one of my favorites. Wow, these... This aquarium has less algae in it than my water cooler back at the office. Hey, I think this is the statue that was stolen from the JBs out in Chinatown. Very comfy looking chair. I wish I had time to try them out. An extremely handsome mahogany table. Well, this lamp proves that art can be both beautiful and functional. Looks like some kind of emergency override panel. Hey there, little Buddha. Impressive closet door. A heavy-duty metal Geiger trap. Looks like it might be sturdy enough to use on the roaches at my office. Clownfish confetti food. Smells like cotton candy. Impressive closet door. This must be the only door out of the library. Laserblade did a nice job cutting through the window. Okay, so the view here is a little nicer than outside my office, if you're into that sort of thing. The stone bust. Whoever posed for it didn't win any beauty contests, I'll wager. The stone... Well, looky there, it's Samurai Ken and Geisha Barbie. Oh, wow. If I'd only known that the Wally Frog waffle iron was going to become a collector's item, I wouldn't have given mine to Goodwill. Unless I missed my guess, these are... Oh, there's no mistaking these, they're lathe projects. Or maybe candlesticks. Handsome dish, I wonder if it's dishwasher safe. Ching has interesting taste in literature. Let's see, art, death, and war. Ching has interesting taste in... Boring. Hundreds of magazines and not a single issue of True Detective. The best of Reader's Digest drama in real life. What I wouldn't give to have all of these in my bathroom. The best of... I knew those samurai speeders were a mechanical nightmare, but a 10-volume owner's manual's a little excessive. Handsome dish, I wonder if it... This book seems out of place somehow. There's something different about this book. Just call it P.I.'s instinct. Aha, I knew it. A key. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna. Now this ring should be heavy enough to be useful. So these are the laser nets Ham was talking about. There's a power box at the far end of the hallway with a button flashing. Maybe if I can hit that button, it'll turn off the laser nets. Oh Lord, I hate wedding pictures. They give me terrifying flashbacks. Recess lights are so showy. Well, even Ching's plants look expensive. Well, even Ching's plants look expensive. So these are the laser nets Ham was Man, this security system is tough. My brilliant shot didn't turn off the beams, it just popped open the power box. Looks like there's a lever that needs to be pulled down. Hopefully my old horseshoe tossing skills haven't left me. I'll need to find something fairly heavy. As soon as the ring hits the lever, the laser net shuts down. Now I should have the run of the apartment. If the statuette's here, Ching probably has it well hidden. I doubt I'll be needing this ring again, and a good PI always travels light. I doubt I'll ever be needing this dart again, and something tells me the trail to the statuette leads right through this door. Her voice is coming from beyond that door. Must be at the front door to the apartment. Well, this is your standard light at the end of the tunnel. I call this painting Woman About to Win Skinny Dipping Bet. Looks like some kind of goose party. Mom teaching kids proper baby handling techniques. How tender. Ooh la la, check out that sexy swimwear. These chairs look as though they've never even been sat in. Real nice door as bathrooms go. Luckily, nature's not calling. This door exits the apartment. The voices outside must be security personnel. Antique vase filled with flowers. Well, this must be the mythical Buckaroo Buddha riding his headless steed, Tumbleweed. Oh, don't tell me. A man taking his cat for a walk. This Victorian cabinet's nice, but it's just for show. Looks like it doesn't even open. Cool tiger. Looks real enough to nip my finger. An extremely dense and heavy Saturnium ball suspended over a gravity pad. An extremely dense and well, that's a handsome oriental dressing screen. I'll tell you what, this guy's got style. Why, these paintings are great! Just look at the nudity. I need to visit more museums. Whoa, must be party time at Valhalla. An Ultra Safe 8000, huh? Top of the line. There is a Geiger in the terrarium. Little bugger's a land piranha. It's illegal even to own one of these. There is a Geiger in the terrarium. There is a Geiger in the... There is a Geiger in... Geiger chow. It's got real roast beef flavor and makes its own rich gravy. I'm not sure what that is, but it's ugly. I don't know what I'll do with a small, ravenous Geiger. Oh well, everybody needs a pet. Must be Venus before the big breakup. These marble obelisks look real expensive. Well, that's not gonna work. Real nice door as bathrooms go. Real nice. Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy. You are dead.
Dead? Wow. Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. Your life must be restored so that you may fulfill a higher purpose. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided. I will do what I can to help you make your way, but only you can fulfill your destiny. Now, go back and try not to get yourself killed again. You will know when the time is at hand. I see you're back again. This is getting old, Murphy. Next time, try not to walk through the wrong door.
Well, that's not gonna work. Man, this security system... As soon as the ring hits... Something tells me the trail to the statuette leads right through this door. Something tells me that... Geiger Chow. Why, these paintings... An Ultra Safe 8000, huh? Top of the line. There is a Geiger in the terrarium! I don't know what I'll do with a small, ravenous Geiger. Whoa, a 6-foot-long pole with a leather noose. This must be great fun at parties. Small mirror provides the opportunity to touch up the old hairdo. The solid steel switch lock requires a key. Sounds like something big moved back in the library when I used Ching's key on the switch lock. I better go take a look. The doorway to the hall, which Her voice is coming from beyond that door. Well, look what's behind the bookcase. A secret room. I love secret rooms. Wonder if these barrels are full of some hearty ale. I wish I had time to check 'em out. This must be one of those hermetically sealed chambers. Unless I miss my guess, those objects are the 3 surviving artifacts from the Byzantine Empire. Absolutely priceless. This must be the Countess' statuette. I guess she wasn't exaggerating when she said how valuable it was. If I try to reach the statuette with those laser beams on, they'll light me up like a Duralog. This crate feels empty. It's light, but it's sturdy. This collection of matching Samsonite crates must have cost Ching a bundle. This collection... I guess Ching's vases are just too nice to put flowers in. To pull or not to pull? That is the question. Oops. I swear I have seen this painting before. This one must be the original. This seems to be a fine rendering of Greco-Roman square dancing. Man, who in his right mind would pay big bucks for a painting of flowers? This painting sticks out from the wall more than the others do. Aha! A security card slot. This must be the control for the pedestal where the statuette is. This painting is really... green. I'd call this painting Young Boy with Fiddle Asking for Allowance. So that's what the ocean used to look like. Well, I'm glad someone had the decency to clean up the smut some people call art. Looks like a cloth bandana is tied around David's naughty bits. was certainly dusty. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work. If I try to reach the statuette with those laser beams on, the Ching must have money to burn if he's walking around on rugs like this. Well, Ching must have... This must be the only door I... That's a quality mahogany table. Looks like a fax. I don't want to be nosy, but but maybe I should take a look. An Ultra Safe 8000, huh? Top of the line. An Ultra Safe 8000, huh? Looks like some sort of document. Must be important if it's in the safe. The security card must operate a door or panel somewhere in this apartment. The security card must operate a door or panel in the apartment. Come on. Looks like Ching needs to install a better security system. Countess will be glad to get this statuette back, almost as glad as I'll be to take her money. I'll return the statuette to her first thing in the morning. Pedestal looks like it's made of solid marble. Pedestal looks like... This must be the only...
I see you're back again.
Oh, I am one tired hombre. I can't wait to... Oh, shoot. I go through all that work to get the statuette out of Ching's place, and I leave it in the damn speeder. And I didn't even roll up the windows. I am such an idiot. My head feels like it's been pounded with a lead pipe. I guess it wasn't a bad dream after all. I wonder how I got here to my office. All I remember is flying pipe and stars. Damn it! After all the trouble I went to get that stupid statuette, someone just walks up and takes it like candy from a baby. And my wallet's gone too. I hope somebody on the street saw me get jumped. I've got 29,000 reasons to get that crystal bird back. Hopefully I haven't used my tube of miracle facial cream. It should help reduce the swelling and make me look almost human again.